All right, so today I am going to show you guys how I use my pasta machine to make fettuccine noodles, but with zucchini and yellow squash, or out of zucchini and or yellow squash. Now I came up with this idea, seeing that there's this new craze with what they call zoodles, and there's these little gadgets, these little plastic gadgets that you can actually just put your zucchini in there and it'll make, spirals or like very thin noodles. They almost look like thin spaghetti. I really have so many different tools in my kitchen already that I really don't want to invest in buying any more tools. And I thought, well, I have this pasta machine, which I've used a lot throughout the years to make pasta. Now that we're doing more of a low carb lifestyle, I'm not making pasta anymore. At least not, as before. I really, rather just use it for other purposes. So I thought, well, what can I use it for? I don't want to buy a new gadget because I really don't have any more room in my kitchen for any more. So I decided I will try it, try to use the pasta machine to make something that will, be similar to a fettuccine pasta, okay, with the zucchini. Now, this is an attachment. This right here on the top is an attachment that comes with the pasta, with my specific pasta machine. I'm sure there's a bunch of different ones. If you guys happen to have a pasta machine, you may have one of these attachments, or you may not. But I just wanted to give you kind of an alternative if anybody does have a pasta machine and would like to try this. So the first thing I had to do, I have this little gadget, which is, I think it's called the mandolin. And this one's a really old one. I feel like it's part of something that I had in the past, but I just have this piece and this really works. I mean, this is usually you use, like if you're gonna make potato chips, you put your potato in here and you slice it. It gives you really, really thin uniform slices. So this is what I'm doing with the zucchini. And this is what I've done here. And I'll show you what the slices look like. You see this very, very thin and uniform, and this is really what you want. So you can get the same consistency, and you want them to be really thin in order to be able to put them through or feed them through the pasta machine. Okay, so I've already done quite a few slices. I just want to kind of show you. I wanted to kind of show you what it looks like, and this is really all I do with the mandolin. Okay, so just to give you an idea, I again, I have practiced with it. I hold it in my left hand, and then I use my right hand to just slice the zucchini. Once the zucchini is not going to be, of course, the first thing, the first part is not going to be flat like that. So you can either cut off a piece of it to kind of make it flatter. I start out, I don't cut anything out because it really doesn't matter as long as you get the same thinness, uniform thinness on the slices. Even if they're a little bit shorter, a little bit longer, it's not going to make an impact in the final product. So this is what I do. I just hold the mandolin with my left hand, okay, and with my right hand, I put the zucchini. This is where the blade is, so you gotta be careful. And you're just gonna slice it through. You don't have to do it fast. You can do it slow, okay. And here it is. This is what you get, okay. Very, very thin, which is what we want. I'll show you one more. Here we go again. Okay, and again, you get a very thin, uniform slice of zucchini. All right, and today, like I said, I'm using zucchini, and I also use the yellow squash, the same exact thing. You don't have to peel the zucchini if you don't want to. I did because mines are not organic. I was not able to find any organic ones when I went to the market this week, so I peeled the outer skin, just because I just don't feel like I wanna eat that. So, but if you can find the organic kind, just kind of rinse it with a little bit of water and vinegar, wash it off really good, cut the ends off of the zucchini, and you're good to go. You don't need to take off the peel. Okay, so that's totally up to you. Now let me show you what we're gonna do. This right here is the part that I'm gonna feed it through, which is the fettuccine shaped pasta side. Let me just bring it over here so you can kind of get an idea. Okay, it's this part right here. This right here is the spaghetti. I haven't really tried using that one, but I've had great success using this one, okay? And so we're gonna go ahead and do that. Let me show you. Let's put my camera down. Okay. So just start with either end. Just put it, I'm just putting mine in the middle just to get started there. And then you want to put your plate or whatever container you want to use to pick up the noodles. You want to put it right under because they're going to come under, they're going to come out. And just start rolling until you feed all of it through. Okay. And you're going to do this until you do as many as you want, many as you are going to eat. And one zucchini really makes a lot of these very thinly sliced fettuccinis. So you're probably not gonna, you're gonna have a lot. And you're gonna see, that's another thing I like, I think a good amount, you get a good amount of noodles with just one fettuccine. And so what I also look for when I get these are the longer, the longer ones. Some of them you can get some really small fettuccinis. If you want your shreds to be, your fettuccine shreds to be more like actual fettuccine, then you want to get the longest ones because then you're going to get longer noodles, okay? And I just want to show you what they look like when they come out. Looks just like fettuccine pasta, and even more with this one because I took the peel off, so there's no green in there, but again, that's up to you. Let me make a couple more. And what I have here is a medium size squash, yellow squash, or zucchini squash that I sliced, and then I have like half of the zucchini that I also sliced, okay? So that's gonna give you quite a lot. I wanna say it's gonna give you probably about 4 cups of these noodles. And so this is just, I just wanted to give you guys an idea. This is just a great use of, if you have a pasta machine, or if you're, let's say you have a KitchenAid, and a lot of people have the KitchenAid and they have the pasta attachment. You can use this, do the same thing here. Okay. And on another video, I'm going to show you what I have so far made with these noodles and my family has loved. I make a homemade Alfredo sauce. It's just super, super easy. And I just toss the noodles in there. The noodles are raw. I mean, you can maybe put them in the pan a little bit with a tiny bit of oil and just kind of maybe saute them for like no more than a minute, because you really want these to keep their shape and you want them to keep their crunch, and it's healthier for you. You get better benefits anyways to eat these raw, okay, or at least 90% raw. And you're gonna tell it's really delicious. I mean, I was a skeptic when I saw people doing it, and I was like, I don't know, how's that gonna taste? Well, I haven't tried any other recipes with it, but I've tried the Alfredo sauce and it really tastes delicious. Add some chicken to it for protein, or just eat it just like that. And you're gonna love it. So I'll show you that on my next video. So on a separate video, but I want to show you. See, these are the shreds that you get. So they look exactly like the fettuccine shaped pasta. All right, so I hope this video was helpful for you guys. If you do have a pasta machine, I hope you try it. If you don't have a pasta machine, but you have one of those gadgets that I talked about earlier, the zoodles, which they sell them everywhere. I've seen, like some for like $12. I've seen more expensive ones that are more sophisticated. I have not tried any of those, but I've seen people do it, and there's they really come out beautiful, and it's a different style of pasta. It's more like a spaghetti. So if you can do that, or if you'd want to invest in that, go ahead and do it. Or if you have a pasta machine, try it my way, and you're gonna love this this new way of using your fettuccine and your pasta machine. All right, well, please comment below and let me know how you like the video. If you do try doing this, also give me some feedback, and don't forget to subscribe. Bye-bye.